The objective of this video is to provide you with a step-by-step tutorial on how to update your new AI Use for This Course widget, now found on the homepage for all courses on Fanshawe Online, directly underneath the Professor Information widget. With that in mind, we're going to assume that you've already decided on the level of AI permissibility for your course. If you haven't done that yet, it's an important first step. We have a resource on the CTL SharePoint site that should help you think about how you will address this in your course. I'll leave a link in the description of this video. Okay, the first thing you'll want to do is edit the widget to remove the two icons and statements that don't apply to your course. To do this, click on the little black down arrow next to the widget title and choose Edit this widget. Next, you'll want to click on the Content tab. From here, you can simply delete the content you don't need and click Save and Close. This will bring you back to the custom widget list, which you don't need right now, so click on the course code at the top of the screen to return to the home page. Your new widget should be looking good. But we're not done. You probably noticed there's a hyperlink in the text of the widget. You need to make sure that points somewhere so your students can get a more detailed understanding of your expectations. The icon on its own is insufficient. Let's pop into the content section of your course. Since you have an existing course orientation page, we'll need to add the AI content to it. In my case, this page is titled Course Overview, though yours may have a different name. Begin by clicking on the black down arrow to the right of the page's name and choose Edit Page. Next, find a location suitable for the new AI information on your page and make a space for it. Do this by putting your cursor in that place. In my case, I'm going to put it after this evaluation breakdown table, so I'll put my cursor behind the table and hit Enter on my keyboard. Next, we've provided you with a text file titled AI Permissibility Code on the CTL SharePoint site dedicated to AI permissibility. Don't worry, you don't need to understand code to do this. Open that file, select All by pressing Ctrl-A on your PC keyboard or Command-A on your Mac, and next Copy by pressing Ctrl-C on your PC keyboard or Command-C on your Mac. Now, come back to your web page in FOL. Make sure your cursor is still in the right place. This is important. Next, click on the Source Code button in your toolbar. If you don't see this tool, you likely need to click on the three dots in the top right corner to expand the toolbar and see all of the options. Once the tool opens, your cursor will be in the right place in the code. Don't move your cursor. Next, paste the code from your clipboard by pressing Ctrl-V on your PC keyboard or Command-V on your Mac. Now click Save. You should now see the new AI content on your page in the appropriate spot. Next, we're going to edit the content. Similar to what we did for the new widget, you'll want to delete the two icons and statements that you've decided don't apply to your course. With the remaining statement, it's important that you update the language you see here to reflect your own perspective on this. Feel free to update the existing language or replace it entirely with your own ideas. Keep in mind that all assignments in a course should also have these icons and a description of how AI should or should not be applied to it specifically, so this statement can be relatively high level. You'll be more specific in the assignment. When you're done, click Save and Close. We're very nearly finished. The last thing to do is adjust the hyperlink in the new AI widget to point to your content page. Click on the course code at the top of the screen to return to the home page. Next, again, click on the black down arrow next to the AI widget's title and choose Edit this widget. Then, like before, you should click on the Content tab. Click on the hyperlink and choose the Remove Link button. Then, highlight the words How AI should be used, choose Add Edit Link, click Insert Link, then Content, and navigate to your page. In my case, I put it in the module titled Course Information. I can now select my course overview page. Finally, I'll click Save and Close. If you want to do a quick double check to make sure the link is working properly, You can navigate back to the home page by clicking on the course code and clicking on your new link. It should direct users to the appropriate page. Okay, you're all done. Thank you so much for doing this. Have a great day.